Evaluation question number 6. What have you learnt about technologies from the process of constructing this product? Whilst constructing my magazine, I learnt how to use different keyboard commands on the Macs during the process, helping to make movements on Photoshop more convenient, for example, using keyboard commands to duplicate layers and hiding rulers from my work. Whilst researching different tools on Photoshop, I learnt how to cut smoothly around a tricky image, for example, with fine bits of hair by using the Refine Edge tool, so that I could place the image on a different background to connote the house style of my magazine. Regarding images, I also learnt how to adjust the levels of an image by turning them grayscale and experimenting with turning down the saturation of an image to suit the enigmatic tone of my magazine. This was useful to tone down the brightness of the image that didn't connote the mysterious narrative of the main cover story. I learnt how to adjust the kerning and leading of text on Adobe Photoshop to bring letters and lines of text closer together or further apart. This is evident on my masthead of my magazine so that it was able to stretch all the way across the page, and on my contents page to enable more space for more stories. I also learnt how to add a drop shadow onto my text, which is evident on my main cover line on the front cover. This enables the text to stand out and differentiate between the main cover line and standard cover lines. The rectangle marquee tool on Photoshop was a tool that I had never experimented with before, but I found it a very useful tool to use during the construction of my magazine. The image of a male standing against the graffiti wall on my contents page needed to be longer so that it was in proportion with the columns, so cloning the end of the wall and placing it next to the image made this possible. To cut around an image of festival wristbands, I used the quick selection tool to quickly select and delete the background of the image. This was useful to me so that I was able to add more mise-en-scène and props to my magazine to further connote the indie music genre. Whilst constructing my final media product, I've been learning how to be involved in the blogosphere by using a blogging software site called WordPress, where all of my work is stored and blogged. This is called cloud storage, meaning that physical copies of work isn't needed as it is all accessible online in one place and will never get lost. At first I wasn't confident in using the website, but with practice I was able to learn how to post updates, embed videos and insert images of my progress throughout the production. This became easier, and now I am able to use the blog efficiently, meaning that I am able to post updates from at home and at college frequently.